What's coming up?
Well, let's find out.
So it's a pretty silly time to open a whole heap of new locations given the state of hospitality at the moment, but we sometimes like doing things which are a little bit silly. So we've got some amazing new locations coming up, including this flagship site in the heart of the Strip on Las Vegas, the rooftop swimming pool. We're getting to make beer on site. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. I think people are going to go to Vegas and forget to gamble.
I think this is where our AGM should be from next year.
Hell yeah.
And in the northeast, on the northeast side of Columbus, we've got a new bar opening in New Albany.
So this one is under construction, open in a few months. We're also working in this amazing location in Milan, the capital of fashion, which is why Martin's wore that beautiful shirt today.
And if you go to the middle of France and then go a little bit to the right, you will end up in Lyon, and that's where our bar is going to be.
So yeah, opening a bar in the French city of Lyon, not the semi-healthy fast food chain. If it's good enough for Calvin and Hobbes, it's good enough for us. On the front of the river in Cleveland, we've started construction in this amazing new location.
And Atlanta is where another new bar is going to be this year. And Atlanta is the capital city of Georgia, and Georgia is the beach state.
Insanely excited about this one. So we're now taking reservations for the Doghouse Manchester, an amazing eco hotel in the heart of one of our favorite cities. We've got a living wall, we've got a sustainable eco forest rooftop bar, we've got a terrace out front, we've got beer on taps in all the rooms, we've got mini bars filled with the best beers from all over the planet. I might just go and live there when it's open, and you can go and stay there from August.
And James should go and live there and stay there, because I'm going to head out to the new hotel in Brisbane, right next to our brewery on the waterfront there. It's not actually this is actually our tap room. So don't like rock up with a sleeping bag and give us $50.
So this is a hydraulic power station in Wapping. The building was built in the 1800s. It's this gorgeous old building, and we're putting a brand new concept in there, BrewDog and Friends. So we're getting to make our own beers, but we're also going to have pop-up residencies from the best brewers from all over the planet in this gorgeous, iconic old building. Can't wait to get this one. This is one for the geeks.
So somewhere by the end of this year, if you go into one of our bars and you see a photo booth, if you try and get out the wall side, it might just open into a really cool little speakeasy. But don't tell anyone.
And speakeasy is something that's quite difficult to do when you've had 2 bottles of Dog J. So we've got some really cool beers coming up as well, including this one, which is a collaboration with one of our favorite companies, Tony's Chocolonely. Not only do they make fantastic chocolate, they've got such an inspiring mission to make chocolate slave-free. So we're hooked up with them. We're making a raspberry and white chocolate milkshake IPA, and all of our major customers in the UK are getting stock in it as well. Amazing company, fantastic beer, and a project that we're very excited to be part of. And they've sent us loads and loads of chocolate as well.
Okay, so this one's for the 3 people who have emailed in and said that they found that the lost 0.5% alcohol was a little bit on the strong side. Well, we've actually made a 0.0 lost lager just for you.
We've also got 2 new spins in Hazy Jane coming your way, Hazy Jane Guava and Hazy Jane Peach. If you mix them together, I think you technically get a fruit salad. Okay, so the last thing that we want to speak to you guys about today is sustainability. So this has been a huge, huge focus of ours over the last 12 months, and it's absolutely core to everything we're doing going forward. So we are facing an existential climate crisis. Huge changes needed today. Not in 2030, not in 2040, not in 2050. Huge change is needed today. So we've made huge investment, huge changes all over our business to make sure that we are the most sustainable beer company on the planet. So here's a little update as to what we're doing.
Let's do it.
Okay, so firstly, if we look back at the last 12 months, we've managed to reduce the carbon footprint of our business, scope 1 and 2, by 34%. So a huge reduction in the amount of carbon we emit for every can of beer that we make. And of course, we're carbon negative, so we double offset all of the carbon. But well done to the team for reducing it by 34%, and we're determined to reduce it by even more over the next 12 months. But it's not just about carbon.
Okay, so we've also made some great energy and utilities improvements too. So in the last 12 months, our water usage has come down 37% for every litre of beer made. Our electricity has come down 26%, and our gas use has come down 29%.
So as part of our plan to reduce the carbon footprint of our business to zero, we're making huge investments across the board, including investments in electric vehicles. So anyone who orders from Dog Tap in Ellen, probably you're getting your delivery made by electric vehicle. And we've now got this amazing 19-ton delivery truck delivering our beers to our bars and our customers in London, and there's loads more to come.
And we planted over 1.1 million trees. Well, we didn't plant them personally, but our tree partners did it on our behalf.
That's 1.1 million trees, one for every time someone has said to us, yeah, but you're not really carbon negative, are you? We kind of are. We've also started construction of our amazing hop farm on our Columbus, Ohio campus. We've got 42 acres, so we're going to grow as many of the hops as we can for our beers right there on site.
And our new bio plant is now 5 days into construction, and we've got a super aggressive timeline so that by this time next year, we'll be fully operational, generating biomethane and clean water that we can reuse in our brewery.
So this plant is going to take spent grain, our biggest byproduct, and turn it into green gas that we can then use to power our system. So for us, when it comes to sustainability, it's very important that we don't do it ourselves. We want to take our team, our community, and our customers with us on this journey. Huge changes needed across the board, and we want to be a catalyst for that change. So Planet First Locals very much ties into that philosophy. So any bar that stocks 2 of our beers on tap, we're going to calculate their carbon footprint. We're going to offset their carbon footprint in our forests. We're going to give them tips on how to reduce their environmental impact, giving people more places to drink beer which are carbon neutral, and also because we take 2 taps, more places with less industrial mass market beers on tap. Double win.
It's just a good thing. And buy one, get one tree. So for every 4-pack or multi-pack that you buy this year, we will plant a tree on your behalf.
So the next one is not only the thing that we're most excited about to share with you guys today, but I think the most significant thing we have ever done as a business. So we want to put everything on the line for what we believe in here. And this is a huge investment and a huge commitment. We can't wait to share it with you.
So what happens when your land deal for 2,000 acres just outside Loch Lomond falls through?
Sit in your sweatpants, eat ice cream.
Well, you could do that.
I did that.
Yeah. Or you could buy a piece of land that's 5 times bigger. So the new BrewDog Forest is now on the edge of Aviemore and is 10,000 acres in size, and that's actually bigger than 17 real countries.
If it's bigger than 17 countries, we should definitely enter it into the Olympics.
We could.
So the scale of what we're trying to do here is absolutely staggering. 10,000 acres, 50 square kilometers, bigger than 17 countries. We've bought it, it's signed, sealed, officially delivered. We're going to plant millions and millions of trees at this location to take our carbon out of the air. And we're also going to create a biodiverse native broadleaf habitat that's part of our Plant Your D Wild, an amazingly beautiful part of the Scottish Highlands. So the Lost Forest is a £20 million investment because we feel this is the right thing to do to help drive the change that our world so badly needs at this moment in time.
And it's not just the trees that are important in the Lost Forest. At the top of the hills, there's some heavily neglected peatlands, and peatlands form a very important fragile ecosystem, and we can restore them and allow them to start efficiently and quickly sequestering carbon again. On the land that we have, it'll sequester well over 400,000 tons of carbon.
So between the trees that we're going to plant and the peatland restoration, we can sequester on that piece of land almost 1 million tons of carbon. And that's what's going to ensure that we are carbon negative as a business. But we want you guys to get involved as well. We want you guys to come and visit this amazing piece of land and see what we're doing from a sustainability perspective. So as well as putting in place a sustainable campsite, we're building these amazing off-the-grid eco-lodges. No Wi-Fi, and we want people to connect with nature. We're going to have kayaking in our beautiful loch. We've got mountain biking paths. We've got hiking trails. This is off-the-grid, and we want you guys to come and see what we're doing at the Lost Forest, because we're only able to do it with your help. So sustainability is so, so important to us. We want to get our carbon footprint down as low as we can. And with the Lost Forest, we're getting to pull twice the carbon out of the air that we emit, meaning every single time someone has one of our beers, our planet gets less carbon. Also, just want to say a massive shout out to Professor Mike Berners-Lee and his amazing team. So the most important thing that we did when we set out on this sustainability journey, we enlisted who we think is the best expert in the planet. Professor Mike Berners-Lee, world-leading expert in sustainability and carbon footprinting, and their entire sustainability strategy has been built hand in hand with Professor Mike and his fantastic team. And today we've also released our second sustainability report, and we released the first one later last year. So you can go to our website, you can download it. It's got all the stats, it's got all the science, it's got all the plans. So you can download that on our website now, completely open, completely transparent in everything we're doing from a sustainability perspective, which I think is so, so important. So Equity Punks, thanks for supporting us in this one. And I believe it's the most impactful thing we've ever done as a business.
Awesome. Okay, so as we hit another April, this time in 2021, that means it's another year of BrewDog. So this is us going into our 14th year as a business. And it's always great to look back to when we started. It was just 2 boys, a dog, and a shed in Fraserburgh. So, you know, these are some pics over the years. So this is James at the first farmers market that we did.
On that was actually 2 days after I got my tonsils taken out. So I was there selling beer, but I couldn't speak. Everyone thought I was just a bit strange.
This is the day we opened our first bar in Aberdeen. Over here we have the opening of our brewery in Ellen when we moved back in 2012, and this is us in a tank down Camden High Street.
We actually got that from a website called tanksalot.com. So if you guys ever need a tank for anything, that's where to get them. So Equity Punks, we are flying the flag for independence, for better beer, for better business in an industry dominated by behemoths. As a company, as a community, as a collective, I believe we can set a new standard globally for beer, redefine business, and set a new standard when it comes to sustainability. That is our mission. That is what myself, Mark, and our amazing team are working hard to do every single day, and we're only able to do it because you guys believe in us, because you guys are on this journey with us. Equity Punks, thank you. We love you.
Yeah. Boys. Unbelievable. I don't really know where to start. Oh, hang on. You're forgetting one. Forgetting one slide, aren't you? Isn't there one more bit of information for everyone?
I don't know. I don't think we've got time. We should just get Yannicka on, I think.
We did forget one.
We did forget one.
We forgot this one. It's upside down. Well done. So
stop it.
So
really?
This is hot off the press. This is brand new. So Edinburgh is a city, is very close to our hearts. It's where Mark and I went to university together. It is the capital city of Scotland, our home country. And we've just done a deal to open an amazing beer hotel in the heart of Edinburgh, one of our favourite cities. We're going to try and fast track this one, and we're so excited about this project.
It's a great slide.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, boys.
Come on! Yeah, we got some proper gossip there, didn't we? Boys, thank you so much. Some amazing stuff in there. Blows my absolute mind, and the having the wherewithal to go for it and sink your teeth in and literally drag everybody kicking and screaming to sustainability is brilliant and very commendable. So thank you.